Tropical storm Fred made landfall today at 2:15 p.m. with sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. So a pretty high-end tropical storm on our hands, but it's starting to weaken already as it starts to make its way further inland. Already the 4 o'clock advisory has told us that it's going to be 60 miles per hour. Pressure is going to rise a little bit as it starts to accelerate, moving up north as it starts to weaken a lot more. So right now there's a tropical storm warning in effect, reaching from the Pensacola area, Tallahassee, up to the tri-state area, and moving along the Panhandle coast. So where will this be going in the future? Right now it's around 60 miles per hour. Tonight it's going to be 40, around the Albany, going through Dothan area. As it reaches Atlanta, it's going to be a tropical depression, a little low end. So it's going to be much weaker as it starts to make its way north. But as it starts to reach the northern states, it's going to be mainly just a low pressure area, not anything to be concerned about in terms of tropical weather. It's going to be mostly lose all of its tropical characteristics, and it will most likely just be just an area of showered thunderstorms that could produce some torrential downpours and maybe some isolated thunderstorms. So, as I said, the rainfall is going to be the main thing. And as you can see, these rainfall totals are pretty extreme. We actually don't have the values for it at the moment, but the only one we have is for Andalusia, and it's already almost an inch. So you can safely assume that these values are going to be upwards of 5 inches, maybe even 6 inches of rain as these tropical bands just keep coming off of the coast thanks to Fred. So be on the lookout for torrential downpours and flooded roadways if you happen to see them. So looking into Grace in the middle of the Caribbean. So the models are actually in pretty much an agreement that it's going to progress mostly westward. As you can see, these 2 models are starting to veer off, but we won't worry about that. So most of the models are starting to say west-northwest, going across the Yucatan, and starting to push off towards the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, making its way towards Mexico. So as of yet, this is not really much of a risk to the U.S., but we will keep an eye on it for you. But for Mobile, we're actually looking pretty good. 88 degrees right now, 55% humidity. Thanks to that storm, it's going to keep most of our conditions pretty calm for at least a day before it starts to move out. And on the edge of a storm, it tends to be much more calm. It starts to create clear skies around us, and it will actually keep our temperatures a little bit cooler and a little nicer, honestly. 88 for our area. As you can see, these totals down here are obviously going to be much cooler thanks to Fred as the storm starts to make its way inland, cooling off all the air around it. So for tonight, the storm's going to start making its way up north, a little bit past our area. So most of the temperatures are going to be mostly the same. One thing that's pretty interesting is that the temperatures around the coast are going to be a little bit warmer thanks to the warmer waters that will sort of warm up the air, if you will. So that's a little cool thing that you can think about. So for tomorrow, the storm is going to be mostly out of our area. Low 90s for most of our area, maybe some showers and thunderstorms for Pascagoula and Biloxi, but pretty calm, honestly, for most of our area. So if you want to go out tonight and have a barbecue, that'd be beautiful. It'll be 84 around 5 o'clock, and as it gets, if you want to be out that late at 11 p.m., it'll be around 75, which is really nice, honestly. There's going to be no showers or thunderstorms, so you're totally clear for having an outdoor event or anything you want to do. Honestly, I would love that. So for the 3-day forecast, we're going to see some rain moving into our area Wednesdays and Thursdays. But for tonight and tomorrow, it's going to be very low risk of rain, which is really nice because it has been flooding here for a little bit. So temperatures are going to be upper 90s for most of the time. And I'm happy to see it. 90s, 91, 93. Just some rain moving into our area later in the week, and that is all we have to look forward to. Thanks.